Hi, I'm Zena Solomon, and welcome to Warrior Wednesdays, my ninjas. I have a quick question for you. Have you ever said to yourself and wondered, I can't believe this is happening to me. I can't believe that I'm further along in my journey. I'm not further along in my career, in my business, in my life. Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever asked that? So if you have, I want to say, first of all, that you're not alone and I hear you. And a question I have for you is, are you being resilient? Are you in a space of being patient? And what does resilience mean to you? What does it mean for you to be resilient? Now that I've got your attention, I'm excited to say that I'm gonna jump into this topic because one of the things I'll be speaking into at VO Atlanta, if you're part of VO Atlanta, is on the topic of resilience. So I'm going to be speaking next week, next Wednesday, and I'm going to share with you guys some amazing nuggets that will support you on your path of being resilient. So if you're on here live, say hello, give yourself some hearts, let me know you're here. And when you catch the replay, comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know that you were here so I can acknowledge you and give you some love. Okay. So we're on the second week of April. We're on the 14th. If you're in the US, tax season deadline is tomorrow. I heard there was an extension. Not really sure about that. So check wherever state you're in about the tax situation. And I want to say April is for all-stars because that's the theme we're going to be in is you are an all-star because you're showing up for you. You're here, right now, and you're committed to your vision, your dreams, and manifesting what's important to you. And I also want to say, happy birthday to all my Aries. I have a lot of special Aries in my life that have had birthdays over the past couple of weeks. So I want to acknowledge my Aries and say hello to all my Aries, okay? And before I jump into the topic, I want to say that a huge shout out goes to all of my warriors who have been pretty consistent with doing the 100 for 100, so 100 squats or 100 push-ups for 100 days. You guys are the embodiment of being resilient and committed out of your mind. So I want to take a moment to acknowledge you and thank you for being on this journey with myself and a few others on taking your health and your fitness to that next level. So well done, well done, well done. Kudos to you. Okay. So I'm going to jump right in, team. So I'm excited to speak into resilience. And first of all, I want to define what is resilience. And we can look up the definition of resilience. How I look at resilience is the ability to quickly, and I'm going to emphasize quickly, the ability to quickly bounce back from a setback. And to quickly bounce back from an obstacle. So really what I'm saying is the ability for you to pivot and having that spirit of not giving up no matter what. So that's being resilient, it's having that strength, having that resiliency is how I would describe it. Okay. So that's how I see resilience. And I'm curious what resilient means to you. So if you're here or when you catch the replay, comment like, what does resilience or being resilient mean to you? I would love to hear from you because I would love to get your input on that, okay? A quick quote before we move into ways for you to build that muscle, because I look at resilience as a way for you to build a muscle. So you're building a muscle on how to become more resilient. And what's the intention of being What's the intention of you being resilient? The intention is for you to stand strong, be empowered, and stand in your power, and know that you're a great problem solver, and that whatever comes to you in life, that you can navigate it and you can stream like a river, or you can be the air that just flies through it. Like it's not going to impact you and derail you. It's actually going to make you much stronger. So that's the intention and the point of the whole resilient conversation. And I want to say, like this time last year, guys, we were in lockdown, believe it or not. Like we were in lockdown this time last year. The whole world was in lockdown. So we've come a long way over the past 12 months. And it speaks to our resilience collectively, our collective resilience. Okay. So there's a Japanese proverb that says, fall 7 times, stand up 8. So you fall 7 times, you stand up 8 times, right? So you stand up more than you fall down, right? So here's some ways for you to build that muscle of being resilient. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to give you this. This is going to be a multiple part series. So I'm going to walk you through the first part here. So first of all, being self-aware, and also being kind to yourself. And here's what I mean by that. Being self-aware, so recognizing that there is an obstacle, there is an opportunity, there is a problem that is happening, and being kind to yourself in that journey and not beating yourself up because, like you're in that space. So being aware, being self-aware, and also being kind. Second thing is being connected to purpose. So I like to look at purpose, vision, values. So being clear on your vision, being clear on the result you want to create at the end of this obstacle that you've been encountered, that you're experiencing or have experienced. So what is it that you want to create? And also being clear on your values, your purpose, and the value, your connection to your value, your purpose, and your vision will give you the strength and the motivation to keep going and to actually follow through on the result that you want to create at the end of the day. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is trusting yourself. And here's what I mean by that. So resilient people, first of all, they're confident in themselves. They're confident in their ability. They're competent at what they do. And they know that they will be on the other side of this obstacle. So they actually look at the obstacle as an opportunity for them to grow and be on the other side of it. So they trust themselves enough that they will create a pathway that will get them to the end result and to the other side of that setback. So from a setback to a comeback. Okay. So like I said, they trust themselves. So, and then, number 4, I'm just like, if you're looking through my notes here real quick, is managing your emotions. So here's what I mean by managing your emotions. So being calm and focused in the midst of the chaos. Because when an obstacle happens, depends on what it is, you can experience chaos in your life. So being strong, being calm, being focused, and knowing that you are capable of shifting it. And here's the thing, the way we work as human beings is what we think, we feel. So whatever you're thinking, you're feeling. So if you're feeling bad about something, you're thinking it. So if you want to change how you feel, change how you think, because our thinking and our feeling there's a direct correlation between our thought process and our feeling process. So if you're feeling a certain way, change your thinking. Notice that there's a link between the two. So change your stinking thinking so you're not feeling like shit, so that you're on the other side of it and feeling empowered versus feeling disempowered. So that's a quick tip for you, okay? So, and then I want to say one last thing before we wrap up is taking risks. A lot of times people hesitate from taking risks. And here's what I mean by that, because building resiliency comes from going through. Thanks, Sherry, for commenting. You're amazing. Thank you, love. Taking risks is doing things with conviction and doing things that are uncomfortable rather than focusing on the comfort of things and focusing on what's convenient, because what's convenient and what's comfortable is not going to lead you to being strong or not going to lead you to growth. It's actually going to lead you to being complacent. However, if I want to say, like, people who focus on being comfortable and look for convenient ways for them to navigate things, they're going to be in the dinosaur age, because you're not going to grow. You're just going to stay as a dinosaur. And I know you're here, so you're not a dinosaur. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. And Lisa Nichols said it best, because Lisa Nichols said, conviction and convenience never live on the same street. It's true. If you're convicted and you're committed, it's not convenient. It really isn't. It's going to be way outside of your comfort zone. That's the reality. And if you disagree, let me know you disagree. I would love to hear from you. I mean, that's been my experience and also my experience coaching clients. And one of my mentors said this a while ago. He said, people who want to stay in the comfort zone will do what's convenient for them. However, if you want to create, you're committed, you'll do whatever it takes. There's a big distinction. There's a huge disparity between doing whatever it takes, being committed, versus being comfortable and doing what's convenient. Two very different ways of looking at life. So, and finally, there's nothing that I say to my clients, I coach them to do, that I haven't personally done. Like, I'm being really honest with you guys. Like, whatever I coach my clients or my students, I have done, or even more. Okay. So here's your mission, guys, for this week, and we'll wrap this up. So share, what is a setback? What does a setback mean to you? What are you facing right now that is a setback? Comments below. Share what resiliency mean to you? What does it mean for you to be resilient? Okay, so that's a wrap. Love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Same time, same station. Warrior Wednesday. Have an awesome day. Bye.